Here are the bottom 5. This is the teams of sadness. This is everything goes wrong. Everything is a disaster. This is going to be an utter and complete collection of futility. Okay. The Jets are the 28th best team in the NFL. The Jets have a quarterback who is my age. They have absolutely nothing on the offensive side of the ball. I actually feel sorry for myself that I am paying money to go watch the Jets play against the Titans on Sunday in Nashville. I actually thought to myself, what am I doing with my life that I am planning on Sunday to go watch the Jets play against the Titans? I need better hobbies. I need something to do that is more fun. There's no way I need to go watch the Jets play the Titans, yet there I'm going to be. In the 29th spot, this team, I think, has been the most disappointing team all year long, and they're the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jags came in, and their fans were all cocky, and every now and then I would check my mentions, and there'd be all these people out there doing the Blake Bortles jersey pop. They were like, we got Jalen Ramsey, we got Blake Bortles, we got Leonard Fournette, ain't nobody stopping us now. And they were really talking. They were running their mouths when they beat the New England Patriots, and they were sitting pretty earlier this season. And then you know what happened? They've lost 7 games in a row. Their starting running back got in a legitimate fist fight with another player and has been suspended for a game. Blake Bortles has been benched for Cody Kessler. Cody Kessler. That's an unbelievable move. This was the epic disaster, the example of a team catching lightning in a bottle and believing they could control lightning forever. Instead, they mortgaged their future. They gave Blake Bortles $54.5 million. Their franchise is dead. They're going to be drafting a new quarterback this year. Stop with the Blake Bortles talk. The 49ers in the 30th spot in my rankings of NFL futility. The San Francisco 49ers at least can blame Jimmy Garoppolo's injury for why they are awful. What they cannot ignore is that Jimmy Garoppolo, I believe, has now started 9 games in his career, and 2 of them have ended with season-ending injuries. That's a bit ominous. This is what happens when you spend your offseason banging MILF porn stars in Beverly Hills. Your knees are not strong enough once the season starts. Garoppolo goes down with an injury, and with it, the 49ers' entire season. Also, the Oakland Raiders. This is an epic disaster. You thought that the decision by the Arkansas Razorbacks to hire Chad Morris went poorly. Let me introduce you to the Oakland Raiders' decision to hire John Gruden. He arrived in Oakland with the best defensive player in the league in Khalil Mack and one of the best young quarterbacks still in Derek Carr. He has broken Derek Carr. He has traded Khalil Mack. He has gotten rid of Amari Cooper, who looks like he has 5 or 6 years left of being a stud, and in the process, he might have allowed the Dallas Cowboys to win the NFC East because of that trade. Also, he can go back in the draft with a bunch of first-round picks and make poor selections and make that team worse. John Gruden, you have been a disaster. How bad is it for John Gruden? Even Hugh Jackson did a better job so far this year than John Gruden has with the Raiders. And in last place, we have the Arizona Cardinals, who are so irrelevant. A couple of weeks ago, I was doing the worst teams ranked in the NFL, and I completely forgot to rank the Arizona Cardinals. That's how irrelevant they are as an NFL franchise right now. I was ranking the worst teams in the NFL, and they were so irrelevant, I couldn't even remember how bad they were. They hadn't even registered with me. That's the worst thing I can say about an NFL team. There's only 32 of them, and your franchise was so bad, I forgot they exist. That is why my list of futility is complete here. The Jets, the Jags, the 49ers, the Raiders, and the Cardinals. It's the Outkick bottom 5, the Outkick list of futility.